7:54 on this Wednesday morning. Kids may be busy making this year's wish list, but toy makers are already working on next year.
There's just one place to see all the magic. If you're an industry insider, there's only one way you can get inside. Consumer reporter Steve Noviello is live in Dallas at the Fall Toy Preview. He got in. He got in.
Yeah, we got in for you guys this year. This is like some super top secret stuff. We're talking about toy prototypes for 2014. In fact, the show is so top secret that the toy makers don't even show each other their ideas to make sure that nobody's inspired by what the competition is doing. Our invite this morning comes from Adrienne Appel from the Toy Industry Association. One of these things might be the next hot toy, right?
Yeah, a lot of them, I think.
Yeah, cool. Let's start with down over here. This is from Mobo, right?
Yeah, this is the Lady Rocker. So this is from ASA Products. This is a great ride-on for girls, super styled, for big kids too. So we really love this. It gets kids active.
All right, a shout out to one of our Texas companies. The folks that make Hex Bugs have a new toy this year.
Yes, this is from Innovation First. These are the battling spiders. And what you do is you can buy two together for $50 and you can battle with your friends. So they're picking up on the technology. They're blasting really
and when
fun.
they're actually pointed at each other, they can actually do battle virtually,
yes,
right?
You'll hear that noise.
Cool stuff. Now, they seem to have made a new friend on our table this morning.
They made a new friend, and this is Mip from Huawei, and we're loving him. He does a ton of different tricks. He'll turn around, and he's really having fun playing with these guys. So,
with the Hex Bugs.
He's one of our favorites today.
All right, speaking of playing for kids of the 80s, you played with those super balls that you got out of the gumball machine right at the supermarket. Now you can make your own. Who's the company?
Yes, this is a company called Nostalgic Toys, and what they do is they brought back a lot of the toys from the 80s. So this is the Super Ball factory. You take these little crystals, you put them in the mold, and you dip it with water, and boom, you have your Super Ball to play with.
Nice, so. Nice and custom. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming out with a movie next year, so we're seeing a lot of licensed products for next year as well, starting with this.
Yeah, this is from a company called Paper Punk, and it's actually built out of paper. So kids will take the paper and the perforated edges, and they'll actually build the shapes that will eventually come into the turtle, and then
very
they can
cool.
decorate them.
All right, let's talk about this. A lot of kids kind of ate the molding compound when they were kids. Maybe they shouldn't have. This one actually encourages you to do so. Edible sweet art. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so this is like baking for kids without the oven. You have the molds. You have this ice cream shop. This is some stuff we did yesterday with a different kit.
And you literally, I mean, you can make it, wear it, and you're encouraged to eat it.
Yes, it tastes very, very
Not
good.
a bad deal. All right, also from our neck of the woods, from Plano Goliath Games. Tell me about this.
This is Jumping Jackrabbit. So this is a preschool game. What you do is you take turns. It'll tell you how many carrots to pull. And whoever pulls the carrot and the rabbit, you won.
Those are the folks who win it. All right, and finally from Educational Insights, Drill and Design Sock It To Me. And again, as we show you this toy, keep in mind that this is a full-scale prototype, so it may actually look different by the time it comes to market.
Yes, it could. A lot of times that the companies are really taking feedback from the buyers to kind of figure out what is going to work for them to stock the shelf. So we actually love this. This is a really great activity toy for younger kids. You'll see shapes that kids love, like a boat and a robot, and they can drill those in and design. So great for hand-eye coordination.
Excellent. And of course, the first step is becoming a hit with buyers. That way these toys can make their way to store shelves to be a hit with your kids for next year. We're live at the World Trade Center. Back to you in the studio.
And Steve, now obviously then those go through the prototype phase, the testing phase with all the kids, and then who actually puts in those orders, and how much lead time do they need for China to make them for us?
You know, they're asking me about lead time for these toys and stuff. So really we're talking about, again, this is what's called a long lead show. So 2014, so these orders will go in what, in the next 6 months, say? New York Toy Fair in February,
Usually
right?
these are going to be, these will ship for fourth quarter next year. So you're saying about like a 14-month or so lead.
Yeah, 14-month lead on them, yeah. So, I mean, really early development here. And Dallas actually is the first stop in the circuit. And then, of course, there's the huge Toy Fair in New York that happens in February.
The only people who know what our kids are going to be thinking in a couple of years.
Or are they making them think that?
Yeah, they're hoping that's what kids are going to be thinking.
Thanks.